to Brown. Johnson trying to go in there. Interesting performance from Scott Brown. He's not been at the heart of things, but he's been effective.
Oh, he has. I mean, I think he had a very, very quiet opening 20 minutes, but since then he's certainly been influencing the game, and none more so than the pass for the third goal, which was perfect.
Many teams you don't want to be 3-0 down against. Hibs certainly on that list. They've got the ability to hold, almost catch you to death.
And they have, there's no doubt. You know, Tony Mowbray started that. John has carried it on.
Brilliant again by Brown, on to Sproul. Little shimmy. A step over to Ivan Sproul's having fun at Hampden. Decent ball across. Fletcher can't get there. Ford knocks it away. Paul de Jacquemot, so influential last weekend against Inverness, struggled at times wide right.
Kamara just can't seem to hold on to the ball for any period of time.
Here comes Stevenson driving into the box, shows too much to Gordon Greer.
Young lads saw his chance at glory there and went right for the goal.
There's no one in the dressing room. Lewis Stevenson is a man who likes to have a bit of fun. There's a man who's having no fun whatsoever. A frustrating afternoon for Jim Jeffries. Dash on to de Jacquemot. De Jacquemot infield on to Alan Johnson. Simon Ford rumbling down the right. To Alan Johnson. Here's Naismith. So 9 men behind the ball. So difficult. Ford picks it on to de Jacquemot. That just sums up Kilmarnock this afternoon.
It does, you know, and I said that they couldn't get hold of the ball. Well, they passed it there, 8, 9, 10 passes, kept it fine, but just that final ball, Paul de Jacquemot just, you know, didn't get it in the box at all there.
Well, one young Killie fan continues to blow the team's trumpets, but perhaps his team have run out of puff. Comes Ivan Sproul, goes down by Fowler. Johnson goes in. Well, it was the free kick. It was conceded there by Jamie Fowler.
Yeah, I think Alan Johnson was angry because he thought he did nothing, but he didn't do anything. But Jamie Fowler did pull Ivan Sproul back.
Well, when Hibs look back on the run to the final they've had, it's been impressive against Peterhead, Gretna, Hearts and St Johnson. Benjamin contributed 4 goals and he's looking for more. Scott Brown decides to use him again. Good play, back onto Whittaker. Onto Ivan Sproul. Sproul one-on-one, he's not too many of them. Tries to go past Gary Hay and Alan Cole has to come and help out.
Yeah, that, you know, just didn't produce there, and you know, it was great play by Hibs to get him to the ball early enough so he could face his man up.
Well, it's been a difficult afternoon, but it doesn't look like the hands of Gary Hay will be holding that trophy. Gary Wales, better play, tight down the touchline. Whittaker strong with a challenge. And Kilmarnock look like they're going to make a change. Gary Locke will come on for the Hearts player, getting a reception you would expect. Paul de Jacquemot, 100 appearances for Killie, and this one has ended in disappointment. Hey, into Locke, moving forward toward the challenge, and immediately there's something good. Gary Locke, it's a corner kick.
Yeah, excellent first part of the game, first contribution to the game with Gary Locke, known to go and commit men with the ball at his feet, but did it really well there.
So Gordon Greer waits, the cross will come in from Gary Locke. It's exceptionally deep. Colin Nish is there, headed back across, headed up. Gordon Greer goes in! Gordon Greer throws Kilmarnock a lifeline. It's his first goal in the CIS Insurance Cup. Can the impossible begin for Kilmarnock, or will Hibs hold out? The Kilmarnock fans have something to celebrate. Come on, go on. Hibs 3.
What a sweet moment for Gary Locke, having been booed when he came on the pitch here, won the corner. That was a decent corner, a decent cross round the back. And that's a good finish by Gordon Gray. Quite a lot to do because there's not a lot of pace in the ball there. Headed back to Fraser right there. That's a good finish.
But from the Hibs point of view, they'll be disappointed. It was Chris Hogg who got the second header after Nish has headed it back across. Kilmarnock 1, Hibs 3. 13 minutes to go.
Gary Locke has just went into central midfield. Alan Johnson wide left. And Gary Wells went out wide right.
There has been a substitution while Kilmarnock were celebrating. I beg your pardon. Mirwan Zamama has been introduced, and Ivan Sproul is the man who has departed to make way for the Moroccan. Now the ball is out of play on that far side. Zamama on the ball. Murphy sends it for Scott Brown. Fletcher yelling for the ball in the middle. Gordon Greer watches. That's a terrific pass in from Brown. Zamama read it. Good covering challenge to knock the ball behind. Kilmarnock stretched once more.
Yeah, it's a great forward on the Scott Brown, isn't it? Just where defenders don't like to be pulled out. But I think it's Fowler. Look at that. I think it's Fowler. Yeah, gets back in. Excellent saving tackle.
Zamama with a corner. Knocked away by Gary Wales. Kilmarnock find a way back on Hibs. Naismith. It is one of these things, a 2-goal margin, 12 minutes to go.
Sure, I tell you, if they get another goal, Kilmarnock, you'll never know.
There's a few nervous Hibs fans round this ground. Hibs twice winners looking for a third trophy. Kilmarnock looking for the first time to get their hands on the cup. Naismith plays the ball on to Alan Johnson. Johnson, little shimmy, that's handball against Scott Brown, and he knew it. React angrily, Scott Brown and Gary Locke. Passion's running high.
Yeah, I thought Scott Brown was going to walk away there, but Gary Locke went and had a right go, but it was handball. And I think Scott Brown accepted the decision.
Well, he supplied one ball that led to a goal. Gary Locke puts the ball in. Rob Jones takes charge. And David Murphy has to play it. Well, that's a bad mistake by Lewis Stevenson. He's let the ball run through to a dangerous position. Hibs are now trying to hit Kilmarnock on the break. Zamama with another lovely pass. Minutes to go. CIS Insurance Cup final. 4 goals so far. Will these sides add to the tally? Influential Stevenson. On to Benjamin. Well, stop-start. He's got the pace to do that, Benjamin. Found the lovely dummy almost through to Zamama. Jimmy Fowler just slow to get on his feet. Simon Ford tries to win the ball against Stevenson. Ford wins it, gets it through. Naismith takes the touch. Whittaker is back, just back to his goalkeeper. Oh, and then a mistake from McNeil. There are times you've got to just clear it, and that's going to be a free kick. The touch from Whittaker, and perhaps the inexperience there of 20-year-old Andrew McNeil.
I can't believe he's done that right in front. Andrew McNeil's done that right in front of Kilmarnock supporters, just giving them a huge lift. They've just scored from a similar situation, gives them another half chance.
We lock in, plenty of bodies rising for it. Came off of Kilmarnock head, Colin Nish, and it is going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, who'd be refs? Every single one of them claimed for a corner or a bye kick, and I think it was Colin Nish.
Yeah, she got 22 honest players out there, my ball ref. Zamama introduced into the action with a long spell out injured. And here's a chance to race this Hampden pitch. Johnson with Hay on the overlap. Hay puts it in. Jones uncomfortable but gets it away. And Johnson onto Nish is onside. Onto Gary Hay. And it's out of play. It just takes a little deflection. And Kilmarnock, since the goal, have applied the pressure.
They certainly have, and Gary Locke's done really well since this came on. He's won a couple of tackles, a couple of good set plays. It's what they were missing early in the game, Paul.
It's Gary Locke again, swung in, the goalkeeper battles through for the ball. Now Zamama. You wouldn't want to go against him in a foot race. It's the two Moroccans. It's Zamama and Benjelloun. Zamama gets the ball caught on his feet and eventually poor across. Although Kilmarnock, with a trio of players aback, should never ever have conceded a corner.
Well, they worked so hard to get back the part there, and then they do that. I think Zamama ran out of legs there a little bit. And they just carried it a good 60 yards. And they didn't quite hit the pass, but the two players, just Gordon Greer, just getting in the way. Yeah.
He's got pace, Zamama, but not quite gazelle-like in his running style.
No, I mean, I think he's probably sharp over 5-10 yards. That was a long distance around the...
Benjelloun encouraging the Hibs fans, a smile between the two goal scorers. 7 minutes to go. Murphy deep, Jones breaks.
Tell you what, Rob Jones there, when he had to come up with a big defensive header, terrific header that set that move off. He's been excellent today.
Jones again with another strong header. Well, Kilmarnock will finally manage to get a goal in the CIS Cup final. Came from Gordon Greer, 13 minutes from time. They're looking for more. Gary Hay just trying to encourage his players. The throw is actually going to go the way off Kilmarnock.
Don't give it on for the changes, isn't there? Because he saw Gary Hay wasn't even looking for the throw because he knew it was a Hibs ball.
Gary Hay will be quite happy to take the ground. Hay with a solid challenge. Ball breaks onto, goes along again. He knows that Fletcher would be there. Fletcher gets the better of Greer to arrive into the box for Hibs. Go back to Benjelloun. Looks up, see if he's got any support. He doesn't need it! Salam Benjelloun gets his second double in 2 weeks and seals the CIS Insurance Cup final to Hibs. He thanks a higher power. Hibs have been powerful all afternoon.
Yeah, they've been outstanding ball, and a great run to Fletcher, picks Benjelloun out, and Benjelloun in that situation in the box is dynamite. You've seen it in the early rounds of the competition as well. It's a little long raking pass. Fletcher does really well here. Another team would probably held it up in the corner, but he picks out Benjelloun. As soon as he's one-on-one, too easy. And it's again, it's a clinical finish. A really good goal from his point of view on the breakaway. But again, not great. I think might be Fraser Wright just allowed him inside the park too easy on his foot, right foot. That's a good finish.
Alan Combe beaten by the power. Hibs this afternoon have the power. Kilmarnock 1, Hibs 4. Knocked away from Rob Jones. Now the ball comes back infield. Again gets played through. Alan Combe with an absolute howler. Combe onto Fletcher. It's a moment of personal tragedy in the footballing sense for Alan Combe. And Stephen Fletcher nets the 5th goal. He couldn't believe it. The Hibs fans couldn't believe it. Kilmarnock are torn apart. It's Kilmarnock 1, Hibs 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's putting a bad bounce here, but the thing is, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see it. I mean, I'll tell you what, the Hibs fans want to see it. When you see it, it was a horrendous bounce there. But quite obviously, Alan Coombs got it better. I mean, Fletcher still had a wee bit to do here. Keeps his nerve, gets a break through Alan Coombs' legs. But I think that just signifies it's not Kilmarnock's day.
It's not Kilmarnock's day, it's not Alan Combs' day. He made the error and then saw the ball go right through his legs. It's a scoreline that perhaps is a little bit harsh on Kilmarnock. but there is no doubt that the ribbons that are green and white will adorn that trophy. It is the right team that's won this competition. Challenge on that far side. David Murphy just needs to get him back to his feet. Well, it's not only Ben Jaloon that has a little look to the sky. Mind you, 2.5 minutes to go, 5-1 up. There'll still be some Hibs fans in the crowd that think it might be a draw. It's Hibs afternoon, and they have deserved it, yeah.
Yeah, they have. I mean, some of their play's been absolutely outstanding. They get gifted a goal there quite obviously, but the third goal was the football that Hibs are capable of playing.
Hibs are thinking about making a change. They'll fire the free kick in. The ball flicked in off the post. Ben Jaloon cannot believe it. He was that close to a hat-trick.
And Alan Coombe would have had no chance with that.
Joe Harper scored a hat-trick for Hibs in the League Cup final in the 70s. He ended up on the losing side. Anas Salam, Ben Jaloon almost made it a third goal. So the changes are being made, and I think that's just to give the players a run out. Hay. On to Johnson. Johnston overruns. Ball back onto Beauzelon. Beauzelon. On to Brown. On to Jones. And Hibs are just playing out the final minutes of this match, and I'm sure the Kilmarnock players just want us to end.
Yeah, and you can see that there are loads of empty seats in the Kilmarnock end, and out with the first 20 minutes, Paul, you can't begrudge Hibs. They've totally dominated the game, and some of their football's been excellent.
Hibs aren't going to make a change. Chris Hogg is being withdrawn. Shelton Martis will get his moment of glory, and so too will Kevin McCann. You have to feel for Michael Stewart, who will be an unused substitute this afternoon.
Yeah, you know, I think he'll probably have other days, I would imagine. He's a good player.
So the change is made. So Whittaker is withdrawn. He's had a terrific match, Stephen Whittaker.
He has both fullbacks for Hibs, as usual, but have been terrific.
Shelton Martis just slots into the defence. Zamama puts the ball in field. And just out of play. So John Collins absolutely delighted. Our man of the match this afternoon. I wonder who's going to be in.
Well, they've all been in green jerseys, you know. Jones has done well, Brown's done well, but for a 19-year-old, I think Lewis Stevenson has been absolutely outstanding.
Congratulations to Lewis Stevenson, who is the CIS Insurance Cup final man of the match. Ball knocked away by Jones. Our winner of the man of the match competition is Lex Johnson from Edinburgh. Congratulations to you, Lex. I'm presuming you're a Hibs fan too. It's been a good afternoon. Four knocks the ball away. Referee Dougie McDonald looks at his watch. The heartache is over for Hibs. They've come here twice and not one, and John Collins can celebrate. There wouldn't be a prouder man in the stadium if we managed to lift the cup, said the manager. He's going to get that chance. John Collins, just a few months into the job, as a cup winner. He will take the CIS Insurance Cup all the way home to Easter Road.
Yeah, fully deserved, and he wanted to put on a show, and for an hour there it was a show, because, you know, if you want to talk about passing, flowing football, watch the video for the third goal. It was outstanding.
Well, Fletcher with a double, Ben Jaloon with a double. Hibs at time were immense, they flowed. Glory, glory to the Hibees, rings round Hampden, and you cannot deny them their moment.
No, you can't. You've got to feel it for Kilmarnock players when they see all the green and white now and they hear the songs coming through. That's not going to make them feel any better, but Yeah, I think they'll be honest enough to know. I know their management team will be honest enough to admit they were beaten by the better side today.
Well, it's a day that these Hibs fans will long remember. The iconic figure of Murdo McLeod holding up the trophy is about to be superseded, and Ivan Sproul, well, he's had his tough times, Ivan Sproul, but he is absolutely delighted. Let's hear from the man of the match. Here's Lewis Stevenson.
Lewis, many congratulations. 19 years old, you've just won the CIS Insurance Cup, and you're the man of the match. Doesn't get much better than this, does it?
No, not at all. I wasn't expecting to win today, never mind getting man of the match, but I don't know, I think everyone was brilliant. I don't know if it's just my age that I got the man of the match or that, but everyone was pleased with this. I think we deserve it, the fans deserve it or not.
Is it possible for you to take in what's happened to you? This is a fairy tale story, isn't it?
Aye, a bit new. Still, all the fans have been brilliant. I don't know, you just see it as a normal game, eh? It's after it, I think after it I was thinking and that, but you know, I'm just glad we won the match.
Is this the best day of your young life so far, would you say?
It has to be up there, definitely. Especially my football career. I've had none come close to this, so it's been brilliant. Scottish Cup to come, so hopefully we can do the same again.
Yeah, well, this is it. It's just one success after another. But I mean, let's take this one first of all. 5-1. I mean, that's got to be beyond your wildest dreams.
I don't know. I think 5-1 flatters us a bit, to be honest. Kilmarnock, we just done it as much as we were, just took a chance as well. So it's just been good.
Well, listen, we'll let you go and enjoy the celebrations. First of all, pick up your trophy as CIS Insurance Man of the Match. Lewis, congratulations.
Well, he played so well right through the match, there was no failures.
Well, interesting to see Lewis Stevenson whilst picking up the man and actually talking about the Scottish Cup as well. Shows the character he's got, but they're good players all over the pitch. Their central defence was excellent. Hogg, I thought, did well. Benji, excellent, 2 goals. The stars throughout the 90 minutes.
Well, the Moroccan flag and celebration, Benjelin and Zamama, they are absolutely thrilled. The contribution by Benjelin was sensational. Andy McNeil, 20-year-old, just conceded 1 goal this afternoon as well.
Yeah, it's a great day for all the Hibs young players, and the reverse of that, it's a horrible day for the young players of Kilmarnock. But as I said before, I mean, they've waited long enough now. The good thing about this is I won't have to listen to Murdo McLeod retell stories of that day.
Well, the Kilmarnock players can only watch as Stephen Fletcher and co celebrate. I can tell you that Hampden Park is bouncing. The press gantry is jumping up and down. Stephen Naismith there just looks dejected. These Kilmarnock players will have to make their way up the steps. It's a horrible moment, Ian, to have to come up and collect a medal.
Well, it is, you know, for the young boys it's hard to say, but when you think Alan Johnson, Gary Locke, they'll probably realise, I would imagine, this may be the last major cup final, and to end in such a horrible fashion. It can be, it's a heavy defeat. It's not nice for them.
Well, Jim Jeffries shakes the hand of Fraser Wright. It was a day that started with such promise and ends in such disappointment. It's a 5th defeat in the final of the competition. The class of 2007 unable to get the victory they wanted. And Stevie Naismith and co joined the teams of 1952, 1960, 62 and 2001 that went before them, and it wasn't to be. Kilmarnock did score a goal, something they hadn't done previously in the CIS Insurance final, but, well, that means nothing to them at this moment. Alan Combe going through there at fault for the 5th goal. Stevie Naismith, 20 years old, dejected. Alan Johnson, well, he's had plenty of disappointment in his time.
Yeah, I don't know how that feels. You know, the last time Hibs won this trophy, I was in the opposite team, and going up there, you just want to pick up your loser's medal, get into the dressing room, get in the shower, and move on.
Well, these fans have stayed to salute their side. Kilmarnock will go back to Rugby Park. They planned to win, lose or draw. They were going back to Rugby Park tonight. That's precisely what they'll do. Well, Hibs, get ready. The presentation partly Simon Butler, the chairman of CIS Insurance Limited. He'll present the SFL League Cup. He's accompanied by John Smith, president of the Scottish Football League. As our officials go through, Diggy McDonald, George Drummond, Derek Clark and Charlie Richmond, the 4th official. Patricia Ferguson is here, the MSP. the Minister for Culture, Tourism and Sport. And these Hibs players cannot wait to get up these steps. Rob Jones will go up last, as is the tradition now. David Murphy, a handshake as he goes up, and these Hibs fans cannot wait to claim their side.
And now the winners' medals and the 2007 CIS
The class of 1972 and 91 have been joined by the team of 2007. David Murphy. A little kiss for the cup. Stephen Fletcher with 2 goals. Stephen Whittaker 2. Chris Hogg. I can assure you that as a player, well, you can always trust the French to go with a bit of flair.
Exactly. I'll tell me this. Was Rob Jones, who's Rob Jones playing last? Was it Grimsby?
He was playing this time last year. He was playing for Grimsby against Rochdale this weekend last year. Rob Jones. Up the steps he goes. Jim McGee, Bobby Atherton, Pat Stanton, Murdo McLeod. The previous winning captains for Hibs. And now a 6'7" Englishman. So Rob Jones, who's fired his side into the lead, is getting ready. He's coming forward. There's Simon Butler. And there's the moment the Hibs fans wanted. The CIS Insurance Cup winners for 2007. And you cannot deny them the trophy. Congratulations to Hibernian. Well, it means so much. Chris Hall getting his hands on the trophy. All these fans. The winning manager, congratulations to John Collins. He's with Kennedy.
John, just quite simply tell me what this means to you.
It means so much. Difficult to put into words. It's a great feeling. Great for the players. They worked ever so hard. They deserve this, but most important of all for the fans. 16 years without a trophy is a long time for a club like us. Great to see so many children here. They're going to have happy memories for years to come.
Have you got a tear in your eye?
Yeah, a tear in my eye. It's a special day for me as well. It's the first time my mother's not been well. She's sitting in the stands, her first game, so I'm sure she's having a nice day.
Right, I mean, it's a fantastic moment for everyone connected with the club. Your young Hibs kids became men today, didn't they?
Yeah, fantastic. Start with goalkeeper, a wonderful save in the first half. Showed like lots of composure. Lewis Stevenson, 19, midfield. He was a leader. It was sensational.
He was man in the match. That's extraordinary for a 19-year-old.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's the first time I saw him in a reserve match. I knew he had something special. Every time he pulls on that chair with a training session or a match, he gives everything. He's only going to get better.
You were 6 years as a player with Hibs without a trophy, less than 6 months as a manager, and you've got one already.
Very lucky indeed. Very lucky indeed, but the players, coaches, all the staff have worked so hard. I'm sure they've worked for years, but we all get our rewards today. This is what football's about. This is why we come to work, special occasions like this.
And I mean, there's no doubt in anyone's mind how much you deserved it. You only have to look at the scoreline. It's maybe a little bit flattering, but Hibs were easily the better side on the day, weren't they?
Well, I think first half, I don't think we were the better side. I thought we had a poor first half. I think Kilmarnock were unfortunate to go in a goal down. The second half, once we got the second goal, we grew in confidence and we showed our class.
We're getting covered in green and white confetti here. It's been a long time for this club without a trophy, hasn't it? This has made it that way all the worthwhile.
Yeah, too long. 16 years is too long. A generation of youngsters haven't seen us doing this, so hopefully it won't be 16 years till we're our next one.
And first half of a cup double, is it?
Who knows, but we'll give it our best shot.
Well, many congratulations. Go and enjoy yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Glory, glory to the Hibees, and scenes of joyful chaos down in the Hampden pitch. 16 years after the 91 team, the team of 2007 will take the CIS Insurance Cup back to Edinburgh, and this huge mass of Hibs fans, nearly 30,000 of them, enjoying the day to the fullest, and a 5-1 victory, more than anyone had any right to expect, Gordon.
Expect a game that's not as close as what we predicted, but I'm astonished at John Collins' comments there, because he said he did want a good performance, but he said that Kilmarnock were unlucky to be in a goal down at half-time, and that's not what we felt. We felt Hibs were the better team in the first half.
Certainly seemed that way. They were only 1-0 up then, but in the end it's a very, very convincing victory. 5-1. Here's the Hibs captain, the man who started it all off, Rob Jones.
Rob, your T-shirt says it all, CIS Endurance Cup winners. How does it feel?
I don't think we're really sinking yet. But to do it the way we did was unbelievable. We struggled for the first 10 minutes, second half, but after we got the second goal, there was only going to be one winner. Yes, I got back in with a good goal, but today was our day, and we're going to enjoy it.
Well, you will enjoy it. You must have enjoyed it yourself from a personal point of view, chipping in with that first goal.
Yeah, I got a goal, but it didn't really matter the scores today.